Previously on the Youth Edition.
Oh, that's brilliant. Brazilian flair. He's got two. He's got fucking two. And this man has just grabbed this game on the scruff of the neck. And the comeback is on. Hayes gets his second for the game. And he is putting Brazil... Strike out!
Hello and welcome back to the Youth Edition here on FIFA 18 with Forest Green Rovers. We sit in 6th position, which is absolutely remarkable that we've got this high up the table. There are 2 games remaining for the regular season. We will have those in this episode, and then we will see where we sit, whether we have playoffs or whether it is game over. 2 games riding on. It is very tight. We've got 68 points, but if Port Vale and Yeovil get a couple of wins and we drop a couple of games, we will bow out. So let's get into this one. First and foremost, though, with a player upgrade. Right, today's player upgrade is for Aylman. I've seen a million comments saying you're saying his name wrong. I don't give 2 shits. That's how his name is going to be. You got a problem with that? It's not the DK channel without us murdering some names. But anyway, Lachlan Davis, thank you very much for your comment. He wanted some Adidas Nemesis Ocean Storm boots. We've found those. It has been edited because he did say the number 99, but we know Dior has that one. There's been a few comments below from Noob Games, Mark Erickson, Tristan Cooper, Julio55, Nicolay FC, and Tazzy. Thank you very much for being a part of this journey. So we've eventually come up with the number 3, which I think is quite fitting for Aylman at this stage. Some red tape on both hands with the undershirt and the turtleneck. So I went for the boxing tape just so you can see what's going on there. He said a tuck shirt. That is a no-no. If a player gets upgraded, the shirt gets untucked. Tie kit, height, socks. Great work on the series, DK. Keep it up. 23 thumbs up. Make sure you're voting on these player upgrades. Right, the second last game of the regular season, we go to Kenilworth Road to take on Luton Town, and the Hatters are having a pretty decent season. I think we did touch them up last time we played them, so a real opportunity here for Forest Green to cement themselves into a promotional playoff spot. But we're not going to count our chickens here before they hatch, because we're sending Dior out between the sticks. He needs redemption. And let's hope that he can do that here for us today. He's still our best keeper at the club. He just has a bit of a brain fart every now and then. Make sure you are subscribed to the streaming DK channel, because in a couple of days' time we will have that Majestico vote. It will be live, the count for this season's Majestico, and then I will edit it up and get it out as an episode on the main channel in case you miss it, just because you know that me being in Perth, Australia, the timing of when I do go live on that streaming channel, make sure you have the notification clicked on for that one. Could be while you're asleep, could be while you're at school, could be while you are on the shitter. So yeah, just jump over there, streaming DK. That is my streaming channel. We generally do a little bit of Football Manager, but haven't had a lot of time as of late to do that one. We're fully concentrating here on this Forest Green series. So yeah, we will have a full live count. I will edit it up and it will be available for you right here on the Sparring DK channel. But anyway, 2 games to go. Will we get into a promotional playoff spot? The starting lineup is probably our strongest lineup now. Dior, Morris, White, Hayes there. He's been doing an incredible job at the back. Aylman in his new kit. Bamba, Kraft, Wilson in the middle. Mock and Allen out on the wings. And Dylan Allen up front leading this side. With 15 goals for the season now, not a bad return. He did have a 3-week injury in there as well. So it's Luton Town, the Hatters, standing in the way of Forest Green, qualifying here for promotion. Playoff at least. Oh, Dylan Allen. It's the steal. Can he set something up here? Lovely kickback, fits it inside. Mock turns, shoots and scores. 1-0 Forest Green Rovers. Mock with his second of the season, and Dylan Allen with the assist. With some lovely play there from the captain to create the opportunity. And Forest Green, with their first attempt going forward, put it in the back of the net. Lovely work there by Dillo Allen. Look at that, just a lovely cut back, fake strike, and Mock just turns, shoots, delivers. And he's having a little bit of a cry of late. He said he's not getting enough game time. He's played just about every fucking game since we've signed him. And that is the #1 issue here with the Youth Academy, that I like the fact that you can automatically sign them, but it gives them their own squad, you know, rotational system. So Mock was signed up as an important player straight out of the youth academy. Charles Allen is a critical player. He has to play all games or he starts getting shitty. I mean, we don't have any options in that until we renegotiate the contract. And then, well, you pretty much probably have to keep him in that role, or they will have an absolute sappy pants and want to leave the club. So that's one real issue that we're going to have to cover here with the youth academy. Maybe we're going to have to sign players up a little bit earlier with their rating. That is a shit shot from Shitty. So I don't know. We'll have to see how that pans out through this career mode. It's Luton on the ball here, holding possession, just trying to break down our defensive line. Shin out wide, gets around Charlie Allen. Penzu. Almost misses the challenge. Here comes that ball in. Bamba gets the touch, but it falls down. Bamba blocks it. Bamba again. 3 lovely pieces of play there from Bamba. Bamba misses the challenge. Hayes is there. Lovely work from the Brazilian. Really growing in stature here. Lovely work from Wilson. Cheeky back heel there from Dylan Allen. It's Wilson now. Tries to slip forward. He gets this one. It's a heavy charge. Dylan Allen controls it nicely. Can he get a pass inside? He can. Wilson! Oh, misses. Luton pushing. Over the back. Hayes is there. Oh, Dior's made a save. Redemption after being dropped. That's poor from Shinny. Oh, that's a good block from Hayes. And he's missed. And we are riding our luck here against Luton. Does well, Charlie. Slips this one off for Mock. Mock finds Wilson. Oh, grovelly work from Justin. And at half-time, we have the lead. It's been all Luton, 9 shots to 2, but we've got the advantage 1-0. There is Luton. Collins. Oh, Hayes. He's turning into a defensive beast, the kind of defender I like. And he can get forward and score a goal. Kraft gives that one away. Bamba with a good challenge. Bamba has some space here. Pushes his way forward, does his man inside out, takes the strike, good save by Steck. And it will be a corner now here for Forest Green. Mock, Wilson, Charlie Allen, oh he slipped it through, Pegleg Allen! Oh Pegleg! He's done it! 2-0 Forest Green, the captain on one leg, has got his 16th goal of this season. And that is heart. That is what you want from your captain. Playing on one leg, works his way through the crowd, gets it on the left, and bangs it home. Hamstring hanging off the bone. Oh, Pegleg, get in. 2-0. Come on, you Grove. Come on, you Forest Green Rovers. Well, defending hard here is Forest Green. Alman now giving away a free kick in a pretty threatening area. Mock gets the touch on White. And here is Dylan Allen. Old Pegleg on one arm, one leg, doesn't matter, still out there. Here comes the ball inside. Hayes gets a good touch. Wilson, brilliant form. Here is Allen, and this one's off to Vasilkrav. Vasilkrav pushes forward majestically through the midfield. No one really coming at him. Can he get around? Can he take a strike? He can, but it's well off target. Well, Captain Courageous has done his job here, and he gets substituted in the 65th minute. Let's hope that doesn't lay him off for too long. And Henry Robinson will come on up front. Oh, Dior! He's got another save on the board. Well, we know he's hot and cold. He's hot today. Oh, that's a late challenge. That is a big late challenge from Vasilkrav. And he has hurt the man. Will he get a yellow or a red? Just a yellow. Very lucky. Rash challenge. Forest Green defending this 2-0 lead. Deep into the box. Aylman gets up. And Aylman again. And Aylman again. 3 for 3. The defence is holding true. Oh, that's a big challenge from White. And he gets a yellow. Yellow cards flying hard and fast here in this one. As Forest Green just try and hold on to this 2-0 lead. We are absolutely under threat. Good work there from Dior. Kim doesn't get the touch. It's Justin now. Hilton. Collins. Ball inside. There it is. It's been coming. It's been coming for so long, and it's Shinny getting the goal. Luton back in the game with 8 minutes to go. And the captain for them stands tall and scores. Can we hold on here, boys? There's Kim. On the right. Works his way through the middle. Still goes Kim. Still goes Kim. Oh! Well, there's the whistle. 3 points for Forest Green. And we may have just secured a spot in a playoff berth. Well, 17 shots for Luton to 7. We weathered the storm there. And Captain Courageous got himself a goal. And so did PC Mock. And 1 shot, 1 goal. That's a pretty decent return from him, a 9.3. Charles Allen gets an 8.6 with an assist. 7.8 for Dior, letting that goal in late. 7.2 for Joel Morris. Morgan White a 6.9. Edison Hayes a 7.7, had a pretty good game. Aylman a 7.8. Basil Craft 6.8. 7.5 for Uda Bamba. Hunwoo Kim came on for a 5.8. Alfie Wilson 7.4. 100% tackling. Wynn had a 6.0. 6.0 for Henry Robinson. They didn't have much to do. And a 9.2 there for Dylan Allen. 1 goal, 1 assist, 1 key pass. So get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. Right, training looks like this. Just trying to get some more 60s happening. And these boys hopefully will start making their way to the 60 mark. All right, U Squad monthly report. Lewis Fraser, 77 to 85, has dropped right off the pitch. And I'm actually going to release him. And Alessandro Branco the same. We need to start saving some money in this youth academy. Rory Johnston, well, 68 to 86, only 45 overall. Physically strong though, we'll keep him for another month. See, sometimes their potential does change. Cornelio Tomascu, 53 overall, 73 to 93 cam, is looking pretty decent. Sergio Comascu, the right back, 60 overall, 82 to 94 potential, defensively minded. Henry Green, 86 to 92. He's coming along nicely at 57 overall. And Ian Watson, the central defensive midfielder from Scotland, 51 overall, 78 to 92. All right, Dylan, I think he sprained his ankle last time. He looked like he was holding a hamstring to me. But yeah, another 3 weeks on the sidelines for Dilsey. So that's probably his season over and he can worry about next season. All right, we've got our first report back from Germany and Bjorn Braun. Great name. 46 to 62, 73 to 94 potential goalkeeper. And I think we will sign him into the youth academy. Right, we're in the Ivory Coast here. I think we're looking for physically strong players. We've got Arsene Diallo, 63 to 87, and Yves Traore, 54 to 72. Not really worth signing up. And we are here in the Republic of Ireland. We've got Ronan White, Mark Murphy, and Eamon Campbell. Nothing really to write home about just yet, so we'll continue to scout. Right, so with 1 game to play, we have secured a promotional playoff. It'll just depend on where we finish. I think the lowest we can probably drop here is 6th. So not a bad, and we're playing Grimsby, who's sitting 23rd, so knowing our luck, they'll give us an absolute pantsing. But Mansfield Town have definitely stitched up the league too. And Luton, who we just beat, have finished in 2nd at this stage. Unless Notts County can get over the top of them. Let's get into the final game of the regular season. All right, here we go. Final game of the regular season. We are at home at the Ecotricity Arena hosting Grimsby Town. Now, we don't have Dylan Allen up front. We may be in a little bit of a trouble going into these promotion playoffs. He's been an out-and-out star up front, scoring the goals. I'm going to have to try and rely on Henry Robinson today. Just try and use the big beefcake up front, a big tall timber. He can win the ball in the air, but just tends to not be able to shoot. Hopefully Alfie Wilson can pick up the slack and get himself a few goals here today from the midfield. So 5th at the moment. This is the highest that we can finish, but we could drop back if we lose and we can pick up a game here. But what a miraculous turn of form here for Forest Green. Starting to gel as a club. These boys have played out their season together. And, everyone's starting to get a feel for how everyone else is playing. Hopefully Dior is on point today. He is so hot and cold, it's not funny. Hayes will get the captaincy today. I feel he is a leader of the club now. We'll go into this game here against Grimsby and see where we finish the season. Oh, come on! What are you doing with your life, Morris? Your first challenge is a yellow, and now you're going to give away a penalty, and it's been 4.5 minutes. Oh, what an absolute brain fade here from Morris. Well, he picked up a yellow in the first 90 seconds, and now he's dropped another man in the box. Not fucking around today, but it's straight to the penalty spot here for Grimsby. What can Dior do here? Nothing at all. It's 1-0 Grimsby Town. Oh no. Oh, Dior's come out. And is anyone else finding that if you press triangle, the keeper doesn't come out anymore? I'm not 100% sure what's going on there. That was completely Dior coming out. He's been nutmegged. It gets to save and it's a corner. But I'm just finding there's no control to bring the keeper out and try and put the attacker off. That's kind of shit. Oh, Dior's caught one. Mike whips in deep. Wilson! Oh, cleared off the line. Unbelievable. Finds a bit of space. Vasil takes the strike, works the keeper. Cleared away by Dixon. Vasil takes his man on, takes the strike. Oh! Get in there, Vasil! He loves one from downtown. And Vasil Kraft, how many goals is that now this season? That is his 7th. And a lovely finish there from Vaseline Kraft. He just greased it up and slipped it in with 3 fingers. And we equalised. Look at that. That is a delicious finish. Keeper had nothing. It slipped straight off his hand. Vasil has absolutely greased one. It's just ducked and dipped late. Oh, there was some sort of barrier going on there with the goalkeeper's hand, but who gives 2 fucks? It's 2. Well, it's 1-1. 2 goals for the day between the 2 teams. 7 goals now for Vaseline Kraft. Robinson, that's a lovely ball over the top there for Mock to run onto. And here is Mock. He can cross in, he can, he looks for Robinson! Yes! 2-1! And big Robbo in the box. He's done it, lads. He stands tall when he needs to. Gets his 2nd goal of the season. Lovely ball in from Mock. That is what we've been looking for. 2-1 Forest Green. Fuck you, Grimsby Town. Penalty means shit now. Get in. Get in there, you good thing. Henry Robinson. Will he be a star of the future? Or will he leave the club sooner or later? Slips it off. Robinson into a spot to shoot. Oh, cleared off the line by the defender. Brilliant defending there. Oh, Aylman's missed the challenge. Wilson. Lovely work. Here's Mock. Drives his way through the midfield and he takes the strike. Oh, good save. And we've turned that up a notch. It's a corner now. Mock to deliver. It's a little bit close. Comes out the back here for Vasil Kraft. Slips it off. Robinson takes a strike, but it's well off target. Oh, big challenge from Bamba. He flicks it down the line here for Charlie Allen to run onto. Charlie Allen busts through the middle, but he's running out of legs. Slips this one off for Robinson. It's Henry Robinson. Good save. And Forest Green showing what they're made of here. Ball in. Morris. Mock. Can he deliver something special into the box? Robinson! Oh, what a strike and what a magnificent save as well. Oh, Mock and Robinson are getting a bit of a partnership going on here. That was going very close. Good save. And yet another corner here for Forest Green. Mock whips it up. Comes out the back. Who's going to get there first? It's Morris. He chips it inside. Robinson! Oh, he's offside, but he has scored. And there's the whistle for half-time. What a resurgence from Forest Green there in the first half. It's 2-1. Robinson. Quick touch on. Wilson. Henry Robinson again. Oh, he's missed it. He's scoring hard goals, but he can't take the easy chances. Holds up the play nicely. Slips one forward. Vasil Kraft takes the strike. And we are getting shots in for days. Yet another corner here for Forest Green. Kraft whips in. White. It's Bamba. Oh, he gets dispossessed. Still going, the big left back. Slips it inside. Alfie Wilson takes the strike. McCowan, even though he's led in 2, has done a very good job today. Touch from Park. Keeps the ball in here, Park. Pass back. There's a cross into the box. Evtimov! Oh, great save. McCowan is doing bits. Park to deliver in. Aylman! Oh, and another cracking save from this keeper. He's the only man keeping him in the game here. Park whips in. Watson! What was he trying, the young lad? Trying to put his name in the history books early. It's in there, does the job. Here he is again. Slips this one forward, gets the run from Wilson. Wilson has to hold up the play. Slips it off, finds Park. It's a poor touch, but the young Korean holds the play up. Trying to slip it inside, picked off, cleared away, and there's the whistle. Oh no, the victory on the final day will see us through to a promotional playoff spot. And Forest Green, what a resurgence it's been this season. Well, after the initial penalty, look at that. 22 shots, mind you, only 11 on target. But it was an absolute performance there from the Forest Green Rovers, showing that they mean business. PC Mock gets 2 assists, 2 key passes and a 9.5. Charles Allen a 7.6. 9.1 for Basil Craft with a wonder goal. Patrice Dior gets a 7.4. 7.8 for Joel Morris. 7.5 for White. 7.9 for Hayes. 8.1 for Ailman. Henry Watson gets a 7.0 as a substitute. 7.3 for Dudabamba. 7.7 for Park as a substitute, 2 key passes. 7.6 for Alfie Wilson. He toiled hard today and he just tackles well. 5.8 for Evtimov and 8.4 for Henry Robinson. A great goal from him. And get voting up in the eye for your player in the final match of the season. And that will wrap up the voting for the Majestico. We won't include any cup games or promotional playoffs. They will not be included in the voting system. It's only on the league games. So, yep, get voting up in the eye, and we'll start counting those up ready for the live count in a not too distant future. Alright, well, that's some decent fucking money this year. Normally, the lower leagues don't really give you much coin, but $1 million prize money for our finish in League 2 in our first season.
The competition really coming to a boil now, of course, just 4 teams left, and the scene is set for a great game between 2 of them here. Which side will get through to the final? We'll find out very shortly, and it's live.
Alright, here we go. It's the League 2 playoffs. We're taking on the Wycombe Wanderers at Adams Park. I think this is a 2-leg semi-final. So we'll get into this one and see if we can push in. It's Notts County and Yeovil Town on the opposite side of the ledger. So things are really heating up here in our first season at Forest Green. There was no way I thought that we would finish this high and even have the opportunity to get promoted in the first season. But, well, the boys have pulled their finger out and they've got the job done. Now we have a chance to push for promotion. Robinson will start up front today. Allen is on the bench. He's coming back with a band-aid, but if we really need some firepower late in the game, we may need to bring on Captain Courageous and see if he can find us a late goal here. I'm pretty sure 2-leg game here, so away goals, whether they count or not, still I don't know that either. But we'll be trying to score at least 1 or 2 today. An unchanged lineup from the Grimsby game. We tore that game apart, so let's see if we can do it again. Let's go. Well, Dior's performing well here in the first 20 minutes, but it's only a matter of time before he has a brain meltdown. We get the ball away from him and we get away here through Morris. And he slips one forward here for Charlie Allen, and he's got some space. Young Allen works his way forward. Still going. Slips it off. Oh, unlucky there. Couldn't feed it off to Mock properly. Slips this one off. Finds Wilson. Can't get his way through the gate. Oh, Willow. Go, son. Oh, Saunders. Avoids the challenge. Slips it forward. Wilson. Back to Charlie Allen. Oh, save from Brown. That's a corner now for Forest Green. Oh, there's the whistle. It's been a tight encounter thus far. 0-0 at half-time. Reds it off, Krav. Oh, Charlie Allen. Oh, ref! Call something, you maggot cunt. It's Mock. Oh, Mock. Lovely touch on. Charlie Allen! Yeah! Gets in, son! Charlie Allen! It gets the goal. What's that? His 3rd of the season. Our young scout future star finds the back of the net in the first leg, I think, of this semi-final playoff. And a lovely ball from Mock. He is setting up some assists. Lovely clean finish there from Charles Allen. Gets it on that left boot. He whips it home. It's 1-0. Oh, yes, that's brilliant. Brazilian. Just uses his strength. And he's going on a run here. Big Hayes. Slips this one off. Mock. Back to Hayes. Slips it off. Alfie Wilson. Oh, get it, son. Yes, 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 yes. Forest Green. Fuck me. Brilliant play. Hayes, inspirational run. Slips it off to Mock. Gets the ball back. Inside. Alfie Wilson in a regulation slingshot. Fucking get in. 2-0. Alfie Wilson hits double figures. His 10th for the season. And it's 2-0 Forest Green Rovers. Come on, you fucking Rovers. Oh, that's a ball. Come on, Robbo. Oh, Robbo. Oh, Robbo. Oh, Alfie Wilson. He's having a day and a half once again. When Willow is in form, it's usually a good sign here for Forest Green. Good work from Morris. Takes it off the park. Here is Ewan Murray. He flicks over the top. He's got Watson. Is he onside? It is Watson. Can he finish it off? Bang! Gets in! 3-0 Forest Green. And that must be Watson's first goal for the club, the young New Zealander. 86th minute. Well, the two newest recruits combined. Ewan Murray flips it over the top to Watson, and he doesn't let the boys down. It's 3-0 here. Lovely little chipper bitch over the top of it, and fuck off you bitch Wickham. 3-0. Well, there's the whistle. 3-0 Forest Green. Well, what a performance from the lads. 50% possession, 10 shots, 6 on target. Right, today's player upgrade will be for Watson. He just got himself his first goal. So if you want to make any changes to his number or kit for the central midfielder from New Zealand, let me know in the comments. I'll get it happening in a future episode. Right, so we're going to wrap this episode up here. We will be back with the second leg of the semi-finals, and hopefully we can push through with that 3-0 lead. We managed to finish there in 5th position. Notts County and Yeovil are fighting it out in the playoff. It was Notts County on goal difference missing out on 3rd spot. So Mansfield, Luton, Exeter City will also be going up to League One. And unfortunately, it is Stevenage at the bottom of the table. And so hopefully you are ready for an action-packed next episode. Will we get promoted? That is the question. Is this too easy? Is Legendary too easy? I don't know. We're just riding our luck and really finding some avenues to score goals. We're scoring good goals. That is the main thing. We're not really getting a lot of fluky goals. But are the opposition coming at us tough enough? Maybe we are ready for League One. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And make sure you vote on those final 2 games for the Majestico, which will be live on the Streaming DK channel in a couple of days' time. If you're not following me on Twitter, I suggest you go and do that one, because I will let you know as soon as we go live. But if you go over to Streaming DK, hit subscribe, put the little notification bell on, you will know when the Trophies Majestico event is on. But that's where we'll leave it today. Thanks very much. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.